This is KUGAN CASSIUS rifles.
I've got a complaint. So I was at a do on Saturday night. I walked in and everybody said, "Where's KUGAN?" They didn't say, "Can I have your autograph?" They said, "Johnny, where's KUGAN?" That's all they were saying. What's going on?
Why is that a complaint?
You've never even boxed. What's going on? I was like the guest of honor. I was getting paid to be there, and they're saying, "Where's KUGAN?"
What was they
I was
paying
trying
you?
to do a talk and everything.
You've got to be like 40 grand an appearance at the moment.
And the rest. But all they kept saying was, "Where's KUGAN?" I said, "KUGAN's never even boxed. He's just like eyes behind the camera." Unbelievable. I just felt cheap.
No, I haven't boxed.
I felt cheap.
Yeah.
I felt used.
Well, I'm going to definitely, every time I say I'm going to interview you twice in a day, it
You never do it.
ends
I'll tell you what happens, because you get bigger fish to fry and you think, "Johnny who? Johnny who? Johnny?" And I'm like stood in front of you, yo.
There's some truth in that. There is some truth in that. Your reaction to the weekend, Johnny?
Well, before the fight, I said the fight was for George to lose. And which was meant, if he'd gone involved in a tear-up with Chris, who's got an amazing energy, when he'll stand there toe-to-toe with you all night, he'd lose because he's older and it'd be harder for him. But George, using his experience, using his wisdom, using his jab, controlling the pace of the fight, Eubank made him look actually better. He made him look like Sugar Ray Leonard. George thought, "I cannot believe this is so easy." And that's what he did. He neglected everything. I saw Junior's father in the daytime, and they know Junior's very good at his energy levels are second to none. The pace is second to none. But the thing is, when you come up against someone that is determined to stick to the game plan and make sure he controls the pace and boxes you on a long jab and controls you, then it's always going to be a problem. What I saw Saturday was Junior has improved when it comes to fitness, but not anything else. Looking at the Billy Joe Saunders fight, I thought his footwork was terrible. Again, the jab was neglected, positioning was neglected, accuracy was neglected. These are things that need to be addressed. Don't tell me my son doesn't need a trainer. He does. David Beckham wouldn't be David Beckham without Alex Ferguson. Princess Mohammed wouldn't be Prince without Brendan. So you need somebody to guide you to see, look, this is what you have to do. I think it was a harsh lesson learned for Junior. But remember, he's a middleweight. He ain't a super middleweight. George is a light heavyweight getting down to super middleweight. So Junior showed unbelievable cojones. I think there's space for him to come back and fix the wrong, right the wrong. But I think George did what was expected on paper. It was a done deal. George should have won that fight. It was a case of what George had left, and George showed and proved a lot of people wrong. He's got a lot more left than what people realise.
What did you make of Princess Mohammed's comments?
Well, it was riveting. If anybody could say it, Naz could, because Naz had reached the heights of the heights. I couldn't say something like, because you could pick holes. Johnny, what about this fight? What about that fight? If anybody could say it, Naz could say it. I think it was a little harsh when he was saying pack in, but I understand the frustration, I understand the disappointment, I understand where he's coming from, but it's not for us to tell a fight when he should jack in, especially if he's a young man. It was funny what he was saying. I thought, oh, that is just close to the bone. But he's probably the only person that can say it, because he has the credentials to back it up.
Obviously, a lot of people pointing blame towards Senior as well, which was always going to be expected if Junior didn't deliver on Saturday. Rightly or wrongly.
Should Senior take the blame? As a fighter,
some of the blame.
Right, as a fighter,
as people are suggesting.
No, as a fighter, when the bell goes, it's only you in there. It's only you that's getting your head smashed in. It's only you that's sensitive if this guy's hurt, if this guy can do you or not. So at the end of the day, no matter what anybody said or done, fighters should accept responsibility for everything that happens once the bell goes. And even if training camp didn't go great, even if he's told you to do X, Y, Z, when the bell goes, you have a sixth sense of how to deal with an opponent, what not to do, what to do. So it's unfair to blame the father. The father has some influence. It's unfair to blame anybody else in the background. This is for Junior to take responsibility. If he wants to improve, to go to the next level, he's got to take responsibility for his achievements and his failures. And then all of a sudden, then he'll look back and think, right, I'll fix that. Because if you're constantly saying, well, I lost because of this, I lost because of that, I'm not accepting responsibility, you're never going to learn anything. So Junior's going to think, I don't care what anybody else says, this is my fault, I've got to fix this. When he starts looking at himself like that, that's when we'll see a change.
Do you believe that Chris Eubank Jr. will become world champion?
Yeah, Yeah, I do. At middleweight, he's not a super middleweight. He bit off more than he could chew. You know, there's an option, there's a path there. But Billy Joe Saunders showed a blueprint to beating him. George Groves endorsed that Saturday night. So therefore, you know how to beat him. So these are the things that Junior's got to work on, because every fight is going to think the same.
You should have retired after 3 fights.
I should have retired after 3 fights, but because I didn't listen to anybody and accepted responsibility for my failures, I ended up retiring after 13.
I'm glad you didn't retire.
Huh?
There's probably people thought, Johnny, what are you doing? You ain't a boxer, this is a joke.
Everybody
Pack it
said,
in.
Johnny, why are you turning pro? You're crap. That's what he said. So they didn't want me to turn pro, never mind retire. Remember, I had 13 amateur fights, I won 3. So when I said I'm going pro, they said, why? And that was in, and that's all I was getting. So you've got to accept responsibility for everything you do. You cannot blame anybody else. And then once you do that, that's when everything turns around. And I can tell you this from experience. And it's going to be the same with Junior. He's got to accept responsibility for everything that happened Saturday night. No matter what the public is saying, your dad, Ronnie Davis, X, Y, Z, he's got to accept responsibility, and then he'll fix it.
And look at you now, 900 grand a year Sky job. You're sitting.
900. 2 million, my friend. I'm joking, people. I'm joking. I don't get paid that. I just get Sky. I have to pay for it. I'm just saying.
All right, Johnny. I'm going to make it a point. I'm definitely going to come and get you later.
Just remember this. Remember this interview. Next time I see it, it'll be probably another fight. He just blanks me. Or Tony will start fighting each other. And then that's it. Johnny, God. Like Johnny who? Yo, go, we doing it. Now, listen, bruv. Later.
Ivanson, later. John, we'll all catch up with you later. All right, John? Nice.